Hi there and welcome to Vinyl Chef Steve. Today I'm going to honor a request from one of my subscribers in Southern California, Gil. His name is Gil, and he does follow me and does like some of the recipes. He was a big fan of the New Mexico red chili beef and bean and cheese burrito that I did. And he asked me if I had ever done it with green chili. So I decided that I would give that a try. And so today, here's our recipe for New Mexico green chili burritos. And it's gonna be delicious, I can already tell. So green chili powder tends to go with lighter meats. The traditional green chili dish is usually made with pork, but we're gonna go ahead and use a combination of pork, veal, and ground beef. So what you're gonna need for this recipe is all right here. You're gonna need a ½ pound of ground pork, a ½ pound of ground veal, and a ½ pound of ground beef. You can get whatever fat ratio fits into your diet. So you're also gonna need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of, I like to use bacon grease, as you guys probably already know. I always have it on hand. It just adds flavor, and it's great for frying and things like that. But so 2 tablespoons of some sort of sauteing fat. You can use olive oil if you want, doesn't matter. I've got a half of a large onion chopped up right here. I've got 2 large cloves of garlic minced. You'll need a little kosher salt to season at the end, to taste possibly. Some of your favorite white cheese, jack cheese, whatever kind of cheese, but white cheese tends to go better with green chili. And then of course, the star of the show here, this is 4 tablespoons of ground hatch green chili powder. I'll show you how to use that here. And then you've got, this is a 14.5 ounce can of chicken broth. You can use any kind you want. So we'll use this entire can, and then on top of that, we'll use about a half of this, maybe 3/4 of it worth of water. Lastly, secret ingredient here is 1 medium to large size tomatillo. I'll show you how we're going to use that and incorporate it into this recipe. And then some of your favorite burrito size tortillas. Yeah. You also need some sort of a mixing bowl. We're gonna combine these 3 meats together in a minute, and then we'll get this all, I'll show you how to get it on the stove and get it cooked. It's a 1-pot dish. So let's get started. So just get the meats all kind of combined. Bacon grease in the pan. Get that melted down. Now with your flame on medium, add your onions. This is 1/2 of a large onion chopped. In the meantime, we're gonna take our tomatillo, we're gonna remove the top, rinse it off first. And while your onions are cooking, we're gonna put this little guy in the broiler. We wanna get a nice little char on it and soften it up real good. 5 minutes has passed. You see we got a nice little caramelization on those onions. Beautiful. Next goes in our garlic. We're just gonna stir this around just for a minute. Get it incorporated here, slightly sauteed. We don't want to burn the garlic, that's for sure. That's probably good there. And now we're going to add our meat. Here goes the meat. We're going to get it all mixed in here. We're just going to cook this meat until it's completely browned in color. You'll see. chopping up the meat, making it nice and fine, so it's almost like minced. My tomatillo is done. So you want to cut up your tomatillo like this. Just throw it in the meat. Smash it down, break it up. All that's going to break down in the cooking process. Here's how you drain off the fat. You take your lid, you put it on, and you're going to crack it like that and take it over to the sink. Okay, drained out a lot of that fat. We're going to take our 4 tablespoons of Hatch green chili powder and just toss it in here like this. And then our flour, throw that on top. And then just incorporate this into the meat. Get it all in there. And you want to fry this for maybe 3 minutes or so. Here comes our chicken broth. 14.5 ounce can. Shake it very well. Half of this can of water. And then we're just going to slowly incorporate this. Now you want to turn your heat on to high. So you want to bring this to a boil. Okay, so we're getting a nice boil now, and you can see how it's thickening. So what we're going to do is going to reduce our heat to a medium low. And for the next 45 minutes or till all the liquid is evaporated, you're going to stir every 2 to 3 minutes. There you go, folks. That's what you get. That's burrito meat right there. Let me show you how to put it in a burrito. The best burrito you probably have in your life. Rule number 1 in building a burrito, if you're going to have cheese in it, put your cheese in first. Put it down and then drop your hot ingredients in there. Yeah, I kind of like a lot of cheese because this can be pretty spicy, and this helps cut the cheese. I said cut the cheese. There you go. There's that nice meaty green chili. Yeah, the ground veal, pork, and beef all simmered to perfection. I'm going to drop that down in the middle there and just spread it out. Maybe another little hunk there. Oh yeah. Doesn't take much. There you go. So I like to fold both ends of my burrito, so I'm going to fold it. And you can add whatever you want at this point. You can add sour cream. You can add fresh chopped onion to this. You can add cilantro. Any of that is just going to take it to someplace that you want it to be. But for me, this is all I need right here. You just tuck it in and roll it over. Meanwhile, that nice hot meat is melting your cheese. If you like, you can throw it back on the comal. You can brown the tortilla a little bit. Also might help in melting the cheese. It just depends. But most importantly, you got this amazing green chili filling down that you can use in numerous ways. Let's see what it looks like in there. Oh yeah. Come over and show you that. I don't know if you can see very well, but yeah, there it is in all its glory. Beautiful meat. See how it's staying in there? It's not too watery or anything like that. Yeah, beautiful stuff. I'll take a bite of it, like I should. Oh man, I'm telling you, What a combination. Give this a try, please. It's a labor of love. Yeah, total time you need is about an hour. 45 minutes of that is simmering down the meat. And man, you'll be left with a couple meals for the week. You can just put this on the side of a plate with some refried beans and some tortillas and you'll be in heaven. Not to mention, this makes a great bowl of chili. Just add your favorite cheese, some sour cream, and some chives. Stir it around, and man, grab some saltine crackers and have at it. So, I really encourage you to give this a try. No matter how long it takes, it'll be one of the best investments of time that you've ever made. Wow. I really wish you could taste this. Thank you for watching another episode of Vinyl Chef Steve. So I appreciate you joining me again. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so. As well, hit the like button and the notification bell, which will allow you to receive notifications and updates when I make new recipes and share new things with you. Again, I appreciate the support. Thanks for watching. This is Vinyl Chef Steve. Bye for now.